From the Queen City to the South, I'm triplestrafe, and these, I will show today, probably 2 battles, are the games I had during the elimination rounds before the actual tournament, which happened about 2 weeks later. So this is a few weeks back, and this is the first battle that I have against, well, name Hyra Patrick. So, this is the game where I lost, and I'll just tell it ahead because I did not focus on the Mega Alakazam, which you will see later on. And as you can see, I'm using a Miltank, Kangaskhan, Rotom Heat, Talonflame, and the other 2 that I didn't bring were Gardevoir and Salamence. So, without further ado, let's have the battle. So if you notice, his team had Swampert, and Swampert is legal. Not because this isn't VGC exactly, this is kind of like doubles, Smogon Doubles, but no legendaries. So, kind of tricky rule set. Anyway, I lead off with Miltank and Kangaskhan, and he leads off with Weavile, which is really fast compared to my Kangaskhan, so the fake out will definitely go first on the Weavile. Weavile will go first, then the Mega Alakazam, which you will see later on. I thought it was Focus Sash or something, but it isn't. Goes for the fake out here, fairly, expected of him to go for fake out, and goes for the early Side Shock onto my Kangaskhan. Interesting, he didn't Mega Evolve, so that's kind of new. So I go to Thunder Wave the Weavile because I want to slow it down. It's really, really fast, although the Mega Alakazam is also fast, so I don't know what was going on in my head, but it seems to work though, doing that. So he Mega Evolves now, which is kind of interesting, and I believe I go for the Sucker Punch. He does trace my Parental Bond, which you will see later is a big problem, and I don't know why I don't see that as a threat. Goes for the first Protect, that Mega Alakazam, and Sucker Punch. I go onto the Mega Alakazam, double onto it. Doesn't work. Gives me the King's Rock Fling, so it doesn't really matter that turn. So the next turn, go for the Helping Hand here, and he's gonna Protect again probably, or I don't know, do some shenanigans. So he does get the double Protect. This is the first time he has a double Protect. I go for the Sucker Punch onto the Weavile because it is paralyzed, and I'm a bit faster this time. So doesn't do that much even with the Helping Hand, but hey, damage is damage. His Weavile is paralyzed, so I have another turn here. Goes for a triple Protect, but doesn't work, and I go for the Sucker Punch expecting the Mega Alakazam to attack, but no dice, doesn't attack. I should have attacked right away instead of focus Sucker Punching, because I do have the Helping Hand attack, and goes for the Brick Break. Sorry, I was expecting low kick or some fighting move, but whatever, it's what it is. Go into my Talonflame here, and he withdraws his Weavile. I believe I attack the Mega Alakazam again, expecting it to attack again, but all it's doing these past few turns is just to Protect. So go to Braver to the Mega Alakazam, but it protects, and just go for the safe Seismic Toss on the Weavile slot, but now it is the Swampert, so it does decent damage, especially Seismic Toss. Doesn't disregards any burn or status or even intimidate and stuff. Bring in my Rotom Heat here. Not really a good matchup. Both of them are fire types, and against the water ground I'll have problems. So I bring in my Miltank, and I just go for the safe Protect on my Rotom, expecting the Swampert to attack. It's still going for the Protect. The Mega Alakazam still going for the Protect. So you should see here that this is one of the reasons why I didn't see it as some kind of priority to attack, because it's just protecting, so I didn't attack it. Swampert takes the Rocky Helmet damage. I just go for the safe Milk Drink when I should have attacked though, and I go for the Will-O-Wisp here because I know Swampert is kind of slow. Even if he doesn't go for the Waterfall with the burn, he should do not that much, to be honest. So here I expect him to attack my Rotom Heat, but doesn't attack. Still attacks my Miltank for some reason. Takes out Rocky Helmet damage, and the Mega Alakazam is paralyzed. So interesting. Go for the Helping Hand, and I try to knock out the Swampert because it seems to be a big problem right now, and Overheat should knock it out even without a Helping Hand though. So, or probably not. I'm not sure. I didn't do the calcs until now, so we'll never know. You can calculate yourself. Anyway, knocks out the knock out the Mega Swampert, and the Mega Alakazam is still paralyzed. So you understand why I didn't focus on it so much when I should have focused on it. actually, which would have been good because it has parental bond, and I just disregarded that some kind of threat. Here I go for another helping hand and go for the overheat. Expecting him to get paralyzed. So, you know what, YOLO, you know. It's my first match and first tournament, so eliminations or a tournament, whatever. And I do knock out the Revile, helping hand, Rotom Heat, Overheat. Looking good so far until it brings out his last Pokemon, which you will see. Goes for the Side Shock onto my Rotom Heat. Does a lot. But I do have these citrus berries, so still surviving here. Again, he has the parental bond, which I should have seen at this turn that thing is a threat. Then he brings in this Umbreon, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I have nothing for that. I have absolutely nothing for that. So I attack the Umbreon because a state of panic. I should have just attacked the Mega Alakazam. But he does go for the Toxic though, and I do have Taunt on my Talonflame, which you will see later. So interesting. It's a good thing I didn't bring it in too, though. So it's not that bad of a turn, to be honest. I could have done better in the next like 5 to 6 turns. You will see. So get some leftover from the Umbreon, and my Rotom gets poisoned. So I go for the Milk Drink here because I don't want to get knocked out, and I want to tank some hits. Especially his Mega Alakazam is paralyzed with his slower. Go for the Will-O-Wisp on the Umbreon just to get some damage off of it. He's both making noise, and Synchronize fails because I am poisoned. Goes for the Snarl. Interesting. So now I'm at -3, I believe. Special attack on Rotom Heat. So I don't know. I'm kind of stupid. I should attack with my Milk Tank instead of Helping Hand. So you'll see, I think it's this turn where it's like kind of stupid of me. I don't know why. I'm just dumb, you know? I'm just dumb. But, you know, I'll try my best. Go for the Helping Hand here. I should have gone for the Seismic Toss, because Seismic Toss will do more than this -3 plus 1.5 Overheat. Helping Hand I think is 1.5. That does nothing. I mean, what would do more is Seismic Toss. So it's kind of dumb. So at this turn, it's like, oh man, I'm in trouble with this double parental bond, Mega Alakazam, poisoned Milk Tank, and poisoned Rotom Heat, which doesn't really matter. This is a problem. So I could still win when I check the video. Probably on this turn. This is turn 14 now. We're entering turn 14. I could probably win this match. So still, you know, with my Talonflame, which does have Taunt. So I could taunt the Umbreon so it wouldn't go for some funny business. His Mega Alakazam going for the Protect again. So goes for the Baby Doll Eyes. So apparently his Umbreon is really fast, and yeah, that sucks. Go for the Taunt here, just so he doesn't do any more shenanigans, and all he can go for is the Snarl. So this is where it gets interesting. This is now turn 15, right after my Milk Tank gets a Milk Drink off. This is turn 15, right after the leftovers and the Burn and the Poison, whichever comes first. Okay, Poison, and then the Burn. So this is where I lose, basically. I go for the Helping Hand here, and expecting the Mega Alakazam to attack since it's protected once. It's gonna protect again and get the double protect, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And my my Talonflame can actually get rid of the Mega Alakazam by itself, especially that it's damaged. And I didn't rely on it so much. I'm expecting it not to knock it out, so it's kind of dumb of me. And you know, it's my first match, and I'm kind of dumb. Especially that it's my first tournament, whatever. I have to stop saying whatever. Okay. Go for the Helping Hand here, and again, it's unnecessary. I could have knocked out the Mega Alakazam. Goes for Triple Protect, tries to, but thank goodness it doesn't. I should have just Seismic Tossed the Umbreon. Now we're entering the last turn. Remember, I am Life Orb, so I take both the Recoil and the Life Orb damage. Life Orb. I don't have Roost. So okay. So this is the last turn. I could not attack. I could attack, but again, I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. So I should have just Seismic Toss and Brave Bird rather than Helping Hand and Brave Bird because Seismic Toss would have done more. This turn, I shouldn't have Helping Hand when I did the cast later on. So it's kind of, oh my goodness, so dumb of me. So dumb of me. So, go over to Brave Bird here, and this is the most interesting part of the entire match. Barely knocking out the Umbreon here, and dead. So, with a sliver of health, the Umbreon survived, and yeah, I lost the first game. And because I've lost this game, I was fighting for third in the tournament. Just by losing one game, I had to compete for the third place in the actual tournament, which will be happening 2 weeks later. So I'll be recording that real soon. So I'm gonna proceed to the next video. So I'm gonna cut here and just gonna have the second video playing soon. And this is the second battle. So you can see a Dragonite here, a Goodyear, man, I don't remember. Donphin, yeah, a Rotom Wash, and a Conkeldurr. I primarily brought Talonflame to get rid of this Conkeldurr because I know my Gardevoir can't knock it out with Psychic, even with the Assault Vest and all, so I had to bring Talonflame. I bring in my Choice Specs Gardevoir, Timid, and this is not my preferred Gardevoir, but I had no time, so I had to do this because I had the Timid right away. So, and my Mega Kangaskhan and my Miltank, and I think the other two he brought were kind of dangerous. And I brought my Mega Gardevoir. I mean my Choice Specs. Wow, Choice Specs Gardevoir because he had a Dragonite, and I think I had one more Dragon. So, Gardevoir, no brainer, had to bring that. And that Donphin is kind of tricky because I didn't really have a water type attacker, so yeah, I mean Salamence, nah. Rotom Heat, no, I couldn't bring Rotom Heat, especially with the Rotom Wash and the Donphin. So without further ado, let's have the battle. So you can see, this is the second battle that I had, and I'm down 0-1 with a horrible first game, and it's stuck in my brain, you know? I don't need to Helping Hand that much. I can just do Seismic Toss if I need some damage. So here I Mega Evolve, and I want to get rid of that Dragonite's Multiscale, because that will be a problem. And since I have Fake Out and no Protect, I'm gonna Fake Out the Dragonite, and I'm kind of, wow, I'm stupid. I faked out the Donphin. I don't know why. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna go for the Thunder Wave on the Dragonite, I believe, expecting it to have, weakness policy. So that's what I expect actually, that thing to have weakness policy, and his Dragonite goes for the Thunder Wave on my Mega Kangaskhan. So this is an interesting turn of events. And, you know, I go for the Helping Hand. I do hope I do some damage this turn, and I do hope I'm not paralyzed. So, goes for the Earthquake, and seeing how little it does, especially if it's critical hit, I'm thinking that's more defensive tank. So I do try to knock it out. Maybe the Dragonite, I can have it later on, but that Donphin stays alive, which is a sliver of HP. Not again. Not again. It's happening again. So, Thunder Wave's my Miltank. Not really an issue, because, I mean, doesn't really mind. Go for the Sucker Punch here, hoping to knock out this Donphin, because I'm thinking, you know, it will attack. It has to attack. So, go for the Sucker Punch, and I just go for the Miltrick, expecting some kind of attack on Dragonite, actually. And to take back that critical hit damage earlier. So Dragonite not really a factor right now, and it would have been more of a problem if it Dragon Dance. So I bring out my Miltank because he has a Assault Vest Conkeldurr, which is a big problem. So I trace the Multiscale. Oh wow, the Multiscale! That is an amazing match. Goes for the Mach Punch on my Mega Kangaskhan. I mean, yeah, so knocks it out. That's fine. I do have the Multiscale, and I believe the Dragonite is paralyzed, so it's kind of hilarious. Hilarious! Now, yeah, so I bring in my Talonflame for this exact purpose, for the Conkeldurr. When it's gonna come in, and that's a big threat on my team. So, give me the Rotom Wash, and I go for the Safe Taunt on the Dragonite, expecting it to Dragon Dance or do some shenanigans, just to avoid it from doing, from, Dragon Dancing or giving Thunder Wave. So perfect turn there. I go for the Brave Bird, which is weird because the Rotom Wash doesn't have Citrus or something, and I'm sure I can knock out the Rotom Wash at that range of HP with my Life Orb Talonflame. So, doing good so far. And the Dragonite, I just go for the Psyshock because I am Choice Specs locked into Psyshock, and I break the Multiscale on the Dragonite, and the Dragonite still Thunder Waved here. So, quite a fun turn. Good turn for me for taunting the Dragonite. Stop that Thunder Wave. So, bring the last Conkeldurr, and it's a no-brainer. I will attack the Conkeldurr with my Talonflame here, because if I don't, I'm gonna get owned. But no, I attack the Dragonite. I'm guessing I could just Psyshock the Conkeldurr here. I don't know what's going on in this match, and I could have just Brave Bird, but I do knock out the Conkeldurr, so it doesn't matter. My analyses right now doesn't matter. Goes for Dragon Tail for some reason. I'm guessing he has no, doesn't have extreme speed or something else, so that's fine. Bring my Milk Tank, and it is GG right here, right now. So, of course, I'm just gonna, I should Helping Hand and just, icing on the cake. So this is the second battle I win with all 3 of my Pokemon intact, knock out all these 4, and that was a decent match. So yeah, I'll be having the 3rd and 4th match in the next video. Hope you enjoyed the video. I know this has been a long time in the making. I'm hoping the video looks good too, because I'm just recording it with a camera. I don't have a capture card. Expensive piece of gear. And I'm glad to be back on YouTube. Still have some work stuff to do, and work really keeps me busy, so I'll do my best. Thanks again to Alex's video, because without that video I wouldn't have thought of using Milk Tank in this tournament, in this elimination, not real tournament, eliminations, not yet. And yeah, it's really a really fun Pokemon to use, and the EV spread, I don't know, I just made something up, and it seems to work actually, which I think you will see it in the 3rd battle, just not in the 4th, I'm not sure. Well, anyway, I'll just review some of the clips here, and yeah, like if you like the video, subscribe to show your support to my channel, and see ya in the next video.